Is that mine? Yours. It's gonna be yours. Share everything. God share us, yeah? God share us. Everything. So yours. Yours. Yeah, it's gonna go there.
Alright. So we're gonna have a seat right here. That's wonderful. I love how you're sitting there. That's great. Okay. Alright. Few more. Okay. I see 1, 2, 3 more. Alright. A few years ago, I was invited to a place called Run Shaw Hospital. Okay? Alright, got it. Alright, so anyway, I was invited to a place called Run Shaw Hospital. Can you say that with me? Run Shaw
Hospital.
Okay, let's do it one more time because that didn't get some attention over here. Can you say that with me?
Run Shaw Hospital.
That's kind of a different name for a hospital, but that's because it's in a different country. It's in the country of China. If you have the next one. And it might be rather interesting to think about to go to a hospital, but do you know I was at that hospital that year for at least a whole year. Do you know anyone who went to a hospital? Yeah, did they stay a whole year? No. Usually, you went to a hospital? Okay, I thought I heard someone say that. But they had a place for me to stay. This was a building, and it was actually called Foreigners' Residence because I was not a citizen of that country. But it was a building with lots of apartments, and we'll go to the next one there. And the reason I was there for so long is because I was invited to teach there. So there I am in the classroom. And can you see, it was a little dark up there, but the men in the picture are all wearing white coats. Why do you think they're wearing white coats? Yes.
Because they're doctors.
Yes, that was my job there, was to teach English to the doctors and nurses there. Actually, it was to any hospital employee. And they were invited to the class to come and improve their English. Next one, please. Well, one of the people who was in my English class was actually not a doctor or a nurse, but it was a young woman who was the head of maintenance of operation there. Okay. Look at you. She was the head of maintenance and operation for the hospital. And she went by the name of Jane. And one day she said to me, I want to see you this weekend. My son wants to play with you. And I'm thinking, well, okay. We had done kind of community walks before. But when I came downstairs from my apartment, there was not only her son, but about 9 other children. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what is going on? And I said, okay, she's trying to sneak in an English class for these children because that was one of the things I refused to do over there. I don't teach children, I kept telling them. Chinese parents are very ambitious for their children. And I was like, no, I don't teach children. But anyway, I came downstairs and there was this group of children, they're 4th graders, and they are wearing their school uniform. This is what they had to wear for that week. So I said, okay, well. And Jane said, we are going to walk to a grassy area, kind of a small park. So we all went down the road. And the next picture, please. And we were in this park. I don't know, can you see that we're kind of sitting in a circle? And I thought, what am I going to do with 9 children on the spur of the moment, or 10 children? So we were sitting in a circle. Anyone guess what we're doing there? We were going to play a game. Yes, let's go to the next slide. And I said, aha, I can teach them duck, duck, goose. And so that's what we did. We learned the game Duck, Ducks, Goose, which was an informal lesson. And anyways, the kids caught on. Of course they did, really quickly, and we learned that game. Okay, but after that game was over, I had to think about it. I had the intention that I was going to teach an informal English lesson through play. But when I got tired of running around, Jane looked at me and she said, "This was very nice, Teacher D." That's what they call me there, Teacher D. But we actually invited you because we want to have honors for you. And later I found out that it was part of their school curriculum. They had to find an older person and go interact with an older person. And somehow I qualified. And so they were wonderful. They played their instruments for me. Next one. Another little boy playing that one. The boy on the left is actually Jane's son. And one little girl drew a picture for me. One more. And another kid, this is not his picture, but another kid illustrated his taekwondo moves or something. So I actually learned a lesson from this. I went out thinking that I had to be the leader, I had to be in charge. My intentions were good, and even the outcome was good. But the intentions did not fit what was needed for the children and the parents that day. So sometimes when you plan to do something, intentions means your plan, what you're going to do. Maybe a little more communication, talk with the other person to make sure everyone's intentions are all the same. Thank you so much.
Margie, I'd like to invite Pastor